Thank you for pointing that out.
Thank you, kind sir.
Thank you, kind sir.
What I gotta do is I gotta make it so those projectors automatically fire up on their own, so I don't have to screw around with it myself manually. Something else to do.
Are these like friendship capsules, or they're like
Spacesuit pods.
Ah, okay, that makes more sense.
I wonder, have you claimed the ship since the last time we played, Jag?
The Carrack?
Yeah.
I don't think
obviously
so.
not. If the Pisces is still in it, that
It was
that rifle is probably still in the armory too. Then.
Probably, yeah.
All right. Looks like ArcCorp 157 is going to provide a pad for us.
Roger that. Heading into orbit.
There are pads. I have a visual on the pads, and there's a big mining rock right beside the base.
Sounds like that's our destination. 151, you said?
157.
157.
I don't know the values on the hand minables. Which ones were the good one?
Adenite.
Adenite. Alright.
Yeah, go ahead, Solonat. I love questions. In fact, I love so many questions. I haven't been able to answer all the questions so far today. At least on YouTube.
Yeah, this is a little better format for answering questions instead of hectic 3-vehicle air combat.
Yes. The lettering? There's two ways you can do it. One is if you have a vinyl cutter, then you can use the vinyl cutter to cut it out, kind of like a print plotter. Or there's something called Plastistruct shapes, and they come in different types and styles and fonts and font sizes. But basically, I just bought some of them, and they just punched the letters out, and then I just cemented them on. And then I painted over top the letters to get them to stand out. They have various thicknesses as well, so you can choose something that's pretty thin. But those are the two main ways that you'd want to do it, I'd say. Yeah, it's a little bit more fiddling around that you have to do with the Plastistruct shapes because there's no alignment on them. You kind of have to do that all yourself. But I just use like a what I would do for them is I would use some plastic cement, and I'd put it down like on a Ziploc bags. And then I'd use tweezers, and I would use tweezers, and I'd take each letter and I'd kind of like dip them in the kind of like thin layer of plastic cement on the bag, and then I would take the letter and then I would transfer it over to the final piece that I wanted to put it on. But if you like look closely at the Simpit, where the lettering is like right here, it's actually another piece of plastic card that's on top of it. So I would take the time to put the letters on the little piece, and that way, kind of like the same thing when I'm drilling out the holes. If you mess something up, then you're only messing up that piece. You're not messing up the final piece, and then you can choose where to put everything else in the end just by putting the little label pieces on top. That way, you don't have to worry about stuff messing with your final product. Yeah, exactly. Bob Mitch says, where are the Strikey's heavy set in this game?
Let me go find the turrets.
Just found 6 rocks of quantane.
Damn. Somebody's gonna make some money.
I'm gonna mark the coordinates of this so I can come back for this later. Because I don't have cargo space for all of them.
I mean, technically you can get guys with missile launchers and railguns and put them down. We have touchdown at the pad. Oh, Levy's on the turret.
Although, did they fix the aft turret?
Yep, think so.
Yeah, I can turn it all the way around now. Alright, let me go pick up my buggy.
Alright.
We only really need the 2 coordinates, right?
You only technically need 2, yeah.
But more the better. Like, at least 3.
Salanot joined Vatalis.
3 will give you something better, yeah. 2,
right.
If you use 2, there's 2 spots it can be. Oh, it's cold outside. I might have to back the ship up. Might not be good placement for the ramp.
No, the buggy won't be able to make it up that one.
Alright, I'll go move the ship. I think Salanot just joined the airlock.
Yes, I see them up there. They can come down into the lounge.
Alright, coordinates marked.
Because the lounge is joinable with guest permissions.
Bob Mitch says, Neato. Salanot says, just popping in to save it. Sounds good.
Wait 2.5 minutes until I can get the rock. I mean, I could expedite it, but you have to move the ship anyways.
Yeah.
Engines online. Takeoff complete.
Oh, can I get coffee?
Yes.
Carrack is too fat.
Oh, I didn't bring my glow sticks, or else I could stand at the landing pad with glow sticks out.
That'd be pretty cool.
Do the gestures.
They're probably in the game somewhere.
They are. They showed them off.
Landing complete. Takeoff complete.
Well, especially for Squadron, you're going to be launching from a Javelin. There's going to be ground crews. They're gonna have all the signals.
Yeah.
Might be able to make it up the ramp.
Well, we'll have to try it. I don't think this pad is really meant for Carracks.
I got a radar lock. Did
Probably
you just target me, Jag?
Yeah, I did.
Well, stop it! Ah!
Solonot says, I'm getting geared up to make my first box, but I'm kind of hesitant with all the changes that are being made to controls lately. Well, the good thing is you can always reprogram the Arduino when you're done. Changing the physical layout is a little bit more difficult, though.
Can you still target me with all my
Caldera
systems
Logi
off and
joined
powered down?
Vatalis. Caldera
Yes, I still
Logi
can.
joined your channel lounge
What
on
That must not be
distance?
far
Vatalis.
enough. 1 kilometer.
Yeah, I was detecting a powered-on ship over 20 kilometers out earlier, so... I think, if I remember correctly how the radar works, is every radar has a base detection range. I don't know if this just changed, but then there's power modifiers and other stuff like that.
I know my
I called
electro, my EM signature goes down. It's massively reduced with my shields off.
Yeah.
So I just wasn't sure how much space that bought me.
For some reason, I think anything under 2.5 kilometers is still picked up automatically at this point, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, I don't think they put too much additional effort in scanning just yet.
No.
I think they got it to a point where they could like start playing around with certain things, but not so much where you can get the stealth vessel.
And they haven't told us anything concrete yet either. "22 minutes, 20 seconds, Strax.
What was that?
22 minutes, 20 seconds.
Alright. I'm at 70% capacity.
Oh, almost. Oh, it worked.
I'm just going to keep giving you chirps roughly every 10 minutes.
Sounds good.
Is this a cargo bay? Can I just park it here?
Yep. I'm bringing up the ramp.
Takeoff complete.
Alright, lifting off.
Forward proximity alert. Negative proximity alert.
Pulling back the gear. Looks like the sun's coming up.
Caldera Logi disconnected from your
User
channel lounge from
no.
Vatalis. Landing gear raised.
Oh. Big radar ping.
Oh, you broke a stick? Ouch.
Broke a stick. How do you
Which
manage
one?
that?
Oh. What was wrong with it that it needed to be replaced? Got something down here. Multiple somethings. Multiple somethings.
I see plenty of rocks.
Yep.
until I can replace the laser, there's some rocks that I just can't break.
Do you know what the threshold is?
Not quite.
Well, maybe we can get that dialed in tonight.
There's one that has a power There's two ones here that has power transfer resistance of 0.1. Let me set this Carrack down in a centralized location here, and then you can go to some of the rocks around this area. Then, how about that?
All right.
80% capacity.
Although I could probably just look up what kind of mining head I have on the rock. That probably.
Probably.
It's the Arbor mining laser, size 1.
The
Or
base
size
is
0,
range.
actually.
Opening the bay.
You locking onto me again?
Yeah, I am.
There's still the door opening thing, which is kind of annoying.
Alright, I'm gonna get out of the seat and head down to the surface. The pot on the rotation axis was messed up. That seems to be a semi-common problem with a bunch of different sticks, at least in my experience.
He thinks this rock is too big.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, mass is very important.
What kind of rocks can it mine? Is it the hand minables?
I know it can do the hand minables for sure, and like the smaller rocks, but not this one. This one's too big.
Alright, there's a couple more around too. Maybe I'll just actually get in the ship and start using the scanner.
Although the rock doesn't protect against the cold. I thought it did, but I guess not.
Uh-oh. How much time do you have to live?
About 8 minutes.
Oh.
Oh dear.
I did set my spawn point at the med bay, so I think I'd be okay.
Alright. Well, let me see if we can arrange a pickup here.
As long
Actually,
as you land somewhere flat, it'll be fine, because I don't think this jumps.
No, probably not, but if you just point forward, then I can use the targeting computer to line up the ramp. That should do it. Oh, is it gonna work? Oh my god! I guess not!
Let's see how this lands.
Wow.
Ground vehicle physics is still pretty buggy.
I get it! Guess it's a buggy.
Ah. How dare you?
I dared. Suddenly all the gruesome decided to hide.
Oh my god, it worked!
Yeah, some lunatic with a big laser showed up and started murdering and eating all its friends.
Oh, I almost died, I just realized.
Oof. saw that says, I may honestly restarted the cable when I get replacement just to give it to my girlfriend. That's a hell of a use for the targeting computer. Yeah, you can always resolder the cable.
If you can repair it, why why not, right?
Exactly.
30 minutes has elapsed, Syrax.
Got it.
Fuck, I like watching that Carrack lift up and hop around.
It's pretty. The big question is, are there the right type of minables on Eula for the rock? I have no idea.
I know Daymore has some.
Stay tuned to find out.
When I
Salanov
fly
disconnected
around
from Vatalis.
Niella, I do see hand minables out there.
Alright.
It's just a matter of actually finding them. But they usually spawn in large bunches. So if it's the right one you're looking for, you can just fill up right away. Although I don't know the capacity of the rock, though, so can't say.
I think it's one SCU. With the new iteration of storage, you should be able to empty it into your backpack.
Yep, that's gonna be fantastic. Empty it into your backpack, turn it into a box, put it inside the Carrack. Mine for days. Oh, Syrax, you should come over here. There's a bunch of stuff to mine over here.
Is it called Agricium?
I don't know.
Because they have the access panel, it's just you can't empty it right now.
Oh, right below us, Levy, there is a cluster of minables.
Alright.
I'm scanning right now. Oh, look at that. That's beautiful. There's a whole mega cluster.
Oh, I forgot to turn off my headlamp.
Uh-oh. I feel like Thunderbird 2, if anybody gets that reference.
Yeah, these are hand minables.
Excellent.
Thunderbirds, what's that?
There go.
You're old.
Is that Zapdos?
Oh, please.
Hey, pretty good.
Oh, I hear the rocks mine and laser go. Brrr.
Go boy.
Yeah, it's gonna be awesome, Solomon. Could have one person on a ship trailing, one person mining, and one can run the materials to sell while the other continues working. Yeah, that's just gonna be... That's the kind of team play that I like.
No, I'm thinking that there isn't any real benefit to me since stealth gameplay doesn't truly exist yet. I don't think there's really much benefit to me skulking about. I'm gonna move a little bit closer to the Carrack, so present a strong front instead.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
And plus, I want to see.
It's pretty cool.
I wish to see them.
Okie dokie. Sergeant Chaos says, if you stuck with Star Citizen, you'd be a lot bigger than you are, boss. You are so underrated. I watched all of your YouTube videos about your setup. Well, thank you very much.
I am personally deeply offended.
Why is that?
Because PlanetSide, it's a game.
It is a game. It's just a little bit more accessible than Star Citizen is right at the moment for the majority of us.
There's my layer night.
Definitely want to do more Star Citizen content, but it's finally looking like that's going to actually happen, so that's really good. And I couldn't do it without my crew.
I think rock mining in yellow is a little bit too cold.
Yep. You want to try Daymar? Daymar might be too hot, though.
At least I can see.
Sounds like a plan.
What's the temperature on Selim like, I wonder?
Probably similar to yellow, I would imagine.
It's about to tick over 40 minutes, Sirax, on the timer.
Alright.
Roger that. Bringing up the ramp.
Do you remember, Levy, what the actual temperature is outside?
On yellow, it was like
Yes.
minus 215 Celsius.
Fuck me.
Like,
That's-
I'm wearing heavy armor, but that's not enough protection.
And that's daytime.
Yep.
Jesus.
Yellow be hella cold.
Solonot says... Oh, sorry. Skip Scourge Chaos. Scourge Chaos says, yes, so looking forward to what's to come. Solonot says, Daymar is ideal for rock mining. Sergeant Chaos says, would be nice if they finished the Hercs so I can drop off my squads of rocks. Solonot says, it gets hot, but you can still mine out a whole grouping of rocks before having to go back inside. Yeah, being able to drop off a squad of rocks would be pretty damn cool. And it sounds like Daymar is going to be a little bit better for mining because you're not constantly having to wipe snow off your face.
Alright, going to space.
You might have to carry extra water on Daymar, but that's not as bad.
Selin's... I'm still gonna go down to the surface and take a daytime temperature.
Good idea.
Quantum drive is
Something funny about sticking to Star Citizen versus other games, we kind of talked about this the other night when we were streaming. The PlanetSide devs actually picked up on this setup before the Star Citizen devs did.
Well, the Star Citizen devs see this all the time.
There's definitely more people building Simpits to use in for Star Citizen than there are people building Simpits to use for PlanetSide. That's for sure. No one in their right mind would do that for PlanetSide.
Implying that you are?
Both simultaneously implying that I didn't build it for PlanetSide and implying that I'm not in the right mind, yes. Oh, I picked out a missed prospector way outside of radar range, but I picked it up on scanner.
Interesting.
Yeah. Sergeant Chaos says, right in PlanetSide and Star Citizen got it from Elite Dangerous.
All I've ever seen for elite battle stations, though, is just a pair of those T-16,000s stuck to a desk. Actually, that's all I've seen for anybody's battle station, really.
I've seen a guy who did one for Elite that used like 3 projectors, and he built like a tabletop sort of array of controls kind of thing.
That's
the
kind
screens,
of cool.
The screens are super impressive. Like he was like completely surrounded by displays.
I'd like to get an update on Ancient Sword's Steel Battalion controller.
Yeah, I haven't seen him in a while. Saw that says he's got a pair of T-16,000s. T-16,000s are great. I think what Will meant, and he can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think he meant that people were going, "This is my Simpit setup," and it was just like 2 things stuck on the desk.
Yes. Most of the battle stations I've seen have been dual sticks and maybe like a stream deck or an extra little button board in the middle somewhere, and all that just stapled to somebody's desk.
I've seen one where like you actually go inside of it.
Well, yeah, didn't a big gaming company release a Scorpion gaming station?
Yeah.
Scorpion, is that one gaming chair which houses your computer monitors and your keyboard and your
Like
everything?
you sit in the seat and then extends like a scorpion tail above your head,
Yeah,
like unfolds
that.
into 3 monitors in front of your face.
Yeah, that. Yeah.
Yeah, they have a few different models of that similar sort of thing. There's one of them that has great big Gatling cannon barrels sticking out of the side of it.
A lot of that stuff is
Purely
really
aesthetic, of course.
A lot of that stuff is really expensive if you're not doing it on your own, though, I find.
Yeah, these pre-built chairs I was looking at were $3,000-$4,000. Surface temperature on Selen during the morning. It isn't even the noontime sun. I don't know if that makes a difference yet, but it's 33 below. Which
That's
is
not as terrible.
No, that's a day in January for us.
Is there any minables on Selen, though?
Probably.
Oh, found a patch of something. There they are, right dead ahead. Sergeant Chaos says, so for you to do it in PlanetSide is pretty cool. Yeah, it's definitely a really unique thing in PlanetSide, which makes it much easier to stand out as far as that game goes.
I think there's a phrase for that. I think it's called peacocking. Where you just do something out of the ordinary for an environment.
Makes sense.
Yeah, maybe. There are minables on Selen. I'm at a cluster of 3 decent-sized rocks. I have no way of checking them out, though.
Alright, time.
48, 10 seconds.
Solnut says,
I can do better.
Solnut says, I thought about building a enclosed Simpit, but I need the space and tools first. I'm going to skip Sergeant Chaos's comment because it's going into a continuation and move on to his next comment, which is, I'll just put this way, if you and to just play the game, get some sticks if you want to be immersive as fuck, then build a Simpit. Yeah, that's basically how I started too. Like, I just started with regular joysticks that were kind of bolted onto a chair, and then it kind of evolved over time. And Sergeant Chaos, the other thing that Sergeant Chaos said was, I'm pretty sure it was in reference to the Scorpion gaming chair, was, yeah, and it costs like 20k.
Jeez.
Yeah. I put up a new video today that got posted on Reddit and some other places. And a lot of people are like, you know, the usual thing that I get is, you know, how much does this cost? This must have cost like tens of thousands of dollars. And I mean, I'm sure once you account for everything, it's probably, well, it's actually probably more in the like 6 or 7 grand range maybe. But like the actual Simpit itself, the actual frame is only like 11 or 1200.
The cost of the PC components and the flight hardware by far is that's the big expense.
Yeah.
And of course, this is all like investments over time, so it's not like you're making one big purchase all at once.
Probably even factoring in the cost of the tools you need to do the work.
71 grand out of 80% Agresium.
Not too shabby.
Yeah, 71, 48 minutes. That's alright.
How's the temperature out there, Levy?
56 degrees Celsius. My armor can take it.
That's much more reasonable for mining. Especially with the rock or on foot.
Like, the rock provides you oxygen, but not temperature.
I'm actually going to come out there and screw
Can
around.
you break them with your hand tool, or no?
Yep, those ones I can.
I probably asked this, and I probably forgot, but what was the locations on buying the mining consumables?
The major cities I know,
Right.
I know Hurston has them, like Lorville proper has them in Tammany and Sons, and Shubin Mining, the kiosk shop on Microtech has some as well.
What was that, mining lasers?
Mining consumables.
Oh, okay. Because I thought Delamar had some mining stuff, but I don't remember what they had.
Alright, you know what? I only got 30 minutes. I'm gonna just take a swing at the quantum rocks and buy the consumables later.
Alright.
Got an empty load, got coordinates.
Oh, I like the industrial sand of that rock. I don't think I can actually do anything to these with the thing. I wonder if I can scan yours, though. Yeah, I can. I can actually see what you're doing to that rock with my hand tool.
Yep, that's how you do cross mining.
The rock keeps skidding, though.
Yeah, every so often when
Oh, wow! That gives a lot of stuff, doesn't it?
Yeah, to pick up by hand takes forever.
No, you stole it from me! We're gonna see if I can
There
pick
is
one up.
another prospector 8.5 kilometers away on the other side of this ridge from you guys.
Roger.
I think I'm stuck on a rock.
Yep, you were. You freed yourself.
So something I noticed is that the mineable rocks are physical rocks you can collide with, but all the like little detail rocks don't exist. You can just drive straight through.
Yep.
Thank God. Last thing I want is to drive through some fucking Legos right now.
The one that I saw, guys, that kind of inspired me. Well, I was pretty well inspired, but the one that kind of tipped me over the edge to actually go ahead and start building one was oh man, what company was it? They built it's basically a replication of an F-16 cockpit. I can't even remember the name of it now. That's terrible. I should be able to remember that. But yeah, I saw that on YouTube at one point, and I was like, "Yep, that's it. I'm going to do it." And then I kind of started building plans, and then I just kind of ended up
Viper Wing.
Viper Wing. That's it. Thank you. Then I kind of just ended up figuring things out from there. Because I had never, ever even soldered anything when I decided to do it originally, so...
They've got F-16, F-18, and F-35s.
Oh, there you go.
Had an interesting experience. I did a little spool for yellow from Grimmax, and my prospect was like, I'm gonna fly through Grimmax real quick. Like, you know, sometimes, like, the ship will, like, just curve instead of just going in a straight line.
Just
It's
curve?
Yeah.
Oh, you mean when you're spooling?
Yeah, like, not like spooling. Like, for some reason, whenever, like, I start a regular quantum jump to a location...
Oh, you mean spinning
yeah.
around? You mean, like, doing a roll?
Kinda. It's more like a 100% unnatural going leftwards and then forwards.
Oh, when it's slewing. When
Yeah.
the word slew. Yeah.
I noticed that anytime I quantum travel
Whoa.
to a planet
Did
from
anybody do a
close,
scanning pin?
Yeah, I was.
Okay.
So I was looking for the little rocks, because every once in a while the rock explodes. Like the one I'm mining explodes, and the little shards go everywhere, and I can't pick them up.
I haven't seen that other guy. I think he's flowing. I think he has flown away from us.
Right on. I don't actually have that much practice in Star Citizen at this point. I mean, I've played a fair bit, but it's been so on and off that it's not really a chance to get good at it.
The time for getting good has not yet come.
Yeah. Sergeant Chaos is heading out. Alright, have a good one.
Bye.
You know, I just found something really interesting. If you go to the Discord and look at the picture I put up in Star Citizen, you'll see that just above fencing mining outpost, if you can see it in the picture, is LOL.
Huh.
Like, just written on the planet.
The devs are trolls.
Yeah, kinda, eh?
I wouldn't be surprised, honestly.
Capital L, O, lowercase l.
Oh my god, I just got my first reward on Reddit ever.
Uh-oh.
What does that do?
Nothing. It just means somebody liked something enough to spend some internet bucks to say they liked it enough.
Yep.
It's like karma whoring second tier. Man, I love the sound of that laser ramping up and ramping down. That is friggin' awesome.
It sounds really good.
Yeah, I love it. Oh.
Like, once the rocks get scattered, it's really hard to pick them up.
I'm stealing some.
Did they fix the stow? Does it still take forever to stow anything?
It's not as bad as it was. Solomon says, I have to say, I'd kill for one of those ultra-wide monitors. Was it worth the cost? For what I play, it absolutely is. It's just, it completely fills my field of view when I look forward. It makes track IR so much better because, like, even when I get maximum deflection, like left and right, so if I turn track IR on here, and I look all the way to the right, I'm still looking at monitor when I look all the way to the right. Looking at monitor all the way to the left. I know your eyes kind of compensate, and there's that kind of illusion with track IR, but it absolutely, it works really good.
Monitor to the right, monitor to the left.
Yep. For like just awareness, it's great. In Planet Side, if anyone's seen the Planet Side streams, there's a humongous advantage to having a ultra wide setup, and for that, just because of the field of view, and because in Planet Side I fly the Valkyrie, and the Valkyrie is already a vehicle that you want to fly in third person. I know it's weird to fly a vehicle in third person with a Simpit, but whatever. There's a huge advantage to having ultra wide there, because you can practically see things that are, you know, behind you in some cases, depending on the actual field of view that you set. I mean, you could do that anyway, but it's just that much more immersive. Yeah, I think setting up a Carrack as a little mini base and putting a couple rocks in.
You can fit 3 if you wedge them in.
That's pretty good. The only thing about ultra wides and super ultra wides is that sometimes games don't support them, and they don't support them very well. Like a great example that's pretty relevant to what we usually stream is Planet Side. And if you look at where it puts the UI elements for Planet Side, it bothered me so much that I had to come up with a solution to actually move them onto a second monitor. So, just something to kind of be aware of. It doesn't work equally with every kind of game. But for, like, first-person games, as long as there's some decent support for it, it's pretty damn immersive. I cannot ever see going back to anything that's not an ultra wide or super ultra wide ever again. Now, if you play a lot of other types of games, then maybe it's not the best thing. But more and more games are supporting ultra wide resolutions. There's also the, I think it's WSGF, Widescreen Gaming Forum. They have a compatibility database of various games, and it gives a listing of how well it supports ultra-wide setups and triple monitor setups. Yeah, this light armor is just good enough to be able to resist the heat on Daymar in the sun.
I wonder if there's a better undersuit.
I'm not sure.
They did make a lot now.
There might be a better undersuit for heat resistance. Or cold resistance.
I know there's the big armors, like the Caldera armors.
Yeah.
Wait a second, do undersuits actually have any kind of resistance? Let's check.
I believe that they do.
Yeah, they do. There you go. There probably would be that. Oh, Levy, you almost took my head off.
It didn't look like you were in the way on my screen.
Well, maybe not literally, but...
You could play laser limbo.
That would be extreme sports.
I'm contributing. Wonder how many hand mining tools it would take to get through these rocks, or if it's even possible.
Maybe 2 or 3?
Stuff to experiment with. The field of view that you're seeing on the stream isn't even the full field of view that the monitor offers as well. Oh wow, some of those really did scatter.
Like, I don't know if me scanning reveals the gems on your HUD.
Not for me, no.
Because I see a lot of little gems on my HUD that have scattered. I can't pick it up with the laser because they're just one little piece.
I think that's kind of what we're doing right now is probably the ideal kind of thing, configuration. Have somebody pick up the ones that go further out and just let the rock vacuum up everything else. Just for like efficiency reasons.
Well, at least Namor doesn't look like it's melting. A couple weeks ago when I was playing, like, all of the sand looked like they were just melting into the floor.
Ooh. Oh, here's a piece right over here. The planet is so hot, it's melting. Alright. So how full is the rock, do you know?
It's like 45%.
Oh wow, really?
Well, it's one SCU of stuff, and there were a lot of little shards in there.
That's crazy.
Alright, gonna mine some quantanium, now that I found it. It's got a shit ton of invincibility and a very tiny green zone. This is gonna be fun.
Yay, good luck!
I'm gonna die.
Solanaut says, if you jump in and out of the rock, the gem should be highlighted for you.
You're not gonna die, Sirax. You're gonna win. You're gonna take that money.
I mean,
I don't know if it appears on your squad mates' HUDs, too.
Not at the moment, it doesn't seem like.
I'm easily going from 0% to 10%. Okay. Gotta find its weak spot. There we go, 15.
Actually, through the miracle of the internet, why don't we switch over to Sirax's view on the squad cam? because we can do that now.
You're gonna watch me die.
Yeah, let's switch over to Syrax here.
Suspense.
Made it to 30.
Oh, I don't think your stream's loading, Syrax.
Here, let me alt tab while I'm mining.
It's a tight fit, but you could probably fit 3 rocks in here.
We'll have to try it.
2 and a bike for sure.
Okay, only at 46%. Nice. Alright, see if it's streaming now.
It doesn't appear to be.
Damn it.
Let me go back to Levy just to see if that's working. Yeah, Levy's working. Solonos asking, out of curiosity, do you have a Discord server too for chatting or just a TS? We have a Discord server as well. We use TeamSpeak for voice. Because if anybody knows anything about being serious with voice communication, Discord is not good for voice. But yeah, we do have a Discord for chatting and stuff.
TeamSpeak is in game. Discord is out of game.
Oh, rubber banding.
Yeah, I saw that. Your stream is completely dead now, Syrax.
Yeah, I'm turning it on and off. Damn it. I'm turning it like on and off and it's not doing it. So
Yeah.
I'm just gonna mine this one.
We can go do something more exciting than mining.
I'll just let you know if I die or not.
Alright. Well, do we want to take this back to sell it, Levy?
Yeah, we can do that.
Alright, where do we need to go?
You need to be able to land your ship. Probably in Port All-Star?
Alright, let's go.
Although, I think it should work.
Flare online.
Because before, I would load it into the Freelancer and land at Everest Harbor, Port All-Star, and sell it there. But I don't know if it works if it's on somebody else's ship.
Well, we're gonna find out. We shall rendezvous with our escort.
Yes, I'm ready to lift off.
Roger that. We are above you.
I'll follow you up. Your ramp's still open.
Oh, good call. Thank you. Putting the ramp up. Retracting gear.
Success!
Yay!
Huzzah!
Alright, that one's got 20%. What else we got? 7... 13. All my quantanium is in separate rocks. Ugh, that's gross.
Where are we? What's our orientation here? We have to be... All-Star has to be on the other side of Daymar at this point, given where the sun is.
I'm gonna tell you, it does not get any easier the smaller they get. In fact, instability has gone up.
I'm gonna jump over to OM3. It's semi-private, but if you want to join it, yeah, it'd be awesome. There's kind of like a public space and a non-public space. We call it, well, there's like an extremely non-public space and an extremely, yeah. We call it the airlock.
I can make a one-day link and send it.
Sure. Going to go to OM6.
Oh, what's that red blip I just saw?
I did not see it.
Quantum drive is now off.
Oh, my fucking microphone was muted. Yeah, I saw some lasers blast over your, over the top of you just before we jumped.
Oh.
So anyway, someone started blasting.
Yeah.
Somebody might have just started blasting, but they're not gonna catch us. Oh.
Oh, did we jump at? Yeah,
Oh,
we
no.
jumped at you.
There's Mr. Prescribed Encouragement, that, that prospector that I saw down on the planet.
Oh yeah?
Yes.
There's a red. Is it shooting us?
Nope. Something's shooting us.
I'm on grid.
Nah, something. I think that was incidental fire from the dogfight that's happening out there.
Yeah, there's some Crusader security attacking a NPC Cutlass.
Did you get a landing pad?
Yup. Heading in there now. You are welcome, Solana.
So my rock is obstructing a parking area, so it might get impounded.
That's weird. I was getting the impounding warning too. So.
Is
think
it
it's-
just really big?
Yeah, I think because the Carrack is so big, we were coming in like from the on top of the other smaller pads.
You might have to request landing for your rock.
Can't even fly.
It's landed, didn't it?
Alrighty.
Let's see how much 45% sells for.
That's the first. This is the first time. This is the first time I've done this, so I have no clue. I actually liked it though. It's pretty fun. I mean, getting like 5 or 6 people into a Carrack and getting a couple rocks going. That'll be that's gonna be a pretty fun exercise, I think.
Yeah.
Solonot says it should be about 100k. Solonot,
Yeah.
you sound like you've done this before.
We'll get a small refinery going. That'd be real nice.
Yeah. I could see that, keeping a couple other birds in the air just for kind of like escorts, and that'd be a fun group thing. Saw that says only a few dozen times.
It's not a question of if, but when.
Hmm. 2 million on rock mining. That's pretty awesome.
I don't like that this rock says instability is RT17. What? That's not a number.
Pick a number between 1 and 3. Oh, is it M? Yes, the number I was thinking of is the letter M.
So 92k plus 13k.
So you can sell it from somebody else's ship. That is awesome. Okay, that's pretty slick. That solves a lot of problems right there. At least as far as what we might want to do as a group.
So yeah, looks like as long as it's considered landed, I can sell it here.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Want to do a couple Vanguard Hurricane bounties?
Yeah, sure. We'll have to get all grouped back up. I'm going
What do you think? What do you think, Xerax? Want to give it a shot?
I am running out of time.
Oh, that's right.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do this quantum drop and then see what I make off of it.
I want to go take a picture of the rock in the cargo hold. Or I guess the vehicle bay, whatever you want to call it.
Empty space.
I guess that technically the cargo holds are behind the vehicle bay, but
Yeah.
it's all cargo space.
Like, I think it was supposed to have, like, a condensed form, but I don't know how to condense the rock.
I don't know if that's in yet.
Yeah,
Because, like, the wheel's supposed to retract and supposed to become a nice little cube.
Like a dragonfly.
And, you watch it deflate.
That'd be the funniest thing.
I mean, if we park it even closer, we could probably fit 6.
So that says, best thing that's happened, I think. I had to go drive, and my girlfriend flew my ship back to Port Olisar for me. Someone shot her down, but somehow the rock not only survived, but was close enough that I was able to sell everything. Talk about luck.
Wow.
Jeez, I'd be careful crossing the road anytime soon. Because the other shoe is going to drop someday from that.
Alright. Mining up 10% quantanium rock. That rock will... a lot of inert.
Oh, sorry, you're cutting out a little bit, Xerax. Say again?
I got a lot of inert material, but I filled up on quantanium from 1 rock. There's still like 6 rocks left.
Oh boy. It's gonna be some money.
Now the question is, how efficient was it? Because I did get a lot of inert in there. So we shall see.
I wonder if I can lock myself in here.
There was that one room in the Carrack that you could get locked in for sure.
Life alert! I'm stuck in my ship and I can't get out!
Solnut says, it was a fairly decent sized streamer that blew it up too, so I got to go give him hell for it in his chat. Why were they trying to shoot her anyway?
It's a ship, shoot it!
Yeah, I guess. Ow. There's better ways to do that.
Alright, I managed to do it. I'm trapped in the cell now.
Uh-oh. Oh no, I fell down. There's better ways to quote-unquote test things. Yes and no.
Oh! I managed to glitch myself out of it by, like, trying to lie down on the floor and clipping through the wall.
If all else fails, flail around until you get unstuck.
Oh, yes. Yes, yes, yes. The live fire here at Alisar's cells. Tactical lights.
Oh, nice.
Hooray!
Oh, really?
Yes. Flashlight for your guns.
Oh, I thought you meant, like, the glow sticks. The ones we use to, like...
They might have glow sticks too.
So the gun that you stuck here a couple of weeks ago is still in the weapon rack.
Good.
Hallelujah.
And as long as the ship doesn't get claimed, it will stay in the weapon rack. Until somebody needs it.
Jake, look.
Oh, yeah, that is weird because you're not technically showing as being stuck on my screen.
The door is closed.
Yeah.
It's the elevator? Are you about to get sandpapered?
No, it's the suit storage inside the Carrack.
Nah.
Saw had someone shoot him in his rock before. It was more frustrating. Yeah, that's more frustrating.
Knock knock, can I come in?
Okay. Come check out this buggy. It's really cool. You can tell I'm tired.
Landing does not get any more nerve-wracking. Especially when you got fucking quantanium.
Yeah, that looks pretty good sitting there.
Oh no, we're being stored.
Ah!
Ah!
Don't get trapped in the gears.
Ow! Although, if Levy is still stuck... No, she isn't. She's right here.
Levy's unstuck.
Jake, let me out.
Okay. I was gonna say, if you're still stuck, then that would solve the problem.
Yep. You'll get thrown into the gears systems and you'll come out like a cartoon.
The Carrack
What?
does look really good, though.
Gixer912 says, just watched your Simpit video on the Star Citizen subreddit. Impressive setup. Well, thank you. We're just doing some very, very casual stuff today.
So now that the oh, you already sold the stuff from the rock. Never mind. I'm a little behind.
I'm a little behind too. We streamed until what, like 10:30 yesterday, and then I went to sleep at like 12:30, and then I woke up at like 4:30, and then I fell asleep, and then I woke up again at like 7:30. Oh, hello, Mr. Random Citizen. Bye, Mr. Random Citizen.
Alright,
Oh.
there's still the rocks in my backpack.
Oh.
Let me sell those.
Oh yeah, I gotta sell those too. I picked up some.
25% quantity.
Hey, Siri,
Say again your totals.
25% quantanium, 68,000.
Hey.
That's money. And that barely took me 30 minutes.
not bad at all.
That's just from one rock. Well, it was 10% rock, but still.
Yeah, but still. It's pretty straightforward. Did you manage to run the stream again?
No, it didn't go.
Ah, okay. I was just gonna change the squad cam over to you if you had.
Oh, I already sold everything, so.
Ah, gotcha.
But that is gonna be it for me tonight.
Okie dokie.
At work in the morning, and then I'm done with the morning shift, thank God.
Yay!
But yeah, made 140,000 tonight in just like an hour or two. Not too bad.
Not
that's pretty
bad.
good.
Not bad for a learning experience. Yeah, that
It's
was.
not too difficult to make enough money to rent out the ships that you want to play in game.
Yeah.
No,
Um,
not at all at this point.
I'm definitely looking forward to eventually straight up buying the Argo Mole with in-game currency, but I'm not sure if I want to rush that for this patch or for this reset or the next reset.
Well, who knows when the next reset will be
Yeah.
at this point. I mean, they haven't reset in quite a bit of time now, but still.
Chris knows.
Yeah. I don't even think Chris knows.
That's true.
It's just gonna. Well, I mean, I imagine whenever we get 4.0, whatever 4.0 ends up being, I imagine there'll be a reset then, but I don't think they'll try to reset if they don't have to until then. Unless there's some kind of major economy shake-up.
Well,
Yeah.
they fixed the last one.
Yeah, they do keep fixing them when they show up, so.
I forget what the quick hotkey is to open that menu.
Which one? The inventory?
It's not
Alright, good
inventory
night.
exactly.
Sirax disconnected from your channel lounge from
It's,
Vatalis.
There's like
The
the
radial-
wheel.
The radial menu, F and right-click.
Ah.
Yeah, that's not too bad. I think once we get a few people going on that, that'll be actually pretty good. Not a bad group exercise. I mean, it'll be more exciting when there's more hostile environments and more competitiveness, of course, too, but